Oh, see, this is a weigh-in video. And then I just felt like I should make a confession. Um, so we'll do weigh-in first, and then if I still feel the need to discuss, we'll discuss. All right. So, um, I weighed in today, and I am down 2 pounds. That's pretty crazy. So, today's weight was 164.2. Last week was, look, I have it all on my little paper. So organized. This is like kids. We're totally, what's going on? Hold on. See, whenever I show y'all paper and then come back, it's all discombobulated and goofy. What do you have there? A collection of hymns. Oh, that's from that church we went to. One of the churches we tried gave it to us before we found our church. Okay, so I have my old Weight Watchers folder, and because our Weight Watchers location shut down, so I took my folder. I wasn't supposed to, but I worked there at the time, and I was like, I'm gonna let somebody else have my folder just to be thrown away, because, you know, whatever. So I took my folder, and so that's where I'm keeping my, like, this is the first week, then this is my second week. Okay, I have 11 pounds to go to my first 10%, which is 17 pounds. So I'm down 6 pounds altogether, 11 pounds to go. Very exciting. Crazy things. Let's talk about, I'm going to go through the things that really worked and really are exciting this week. First of all, I'm going to go with the whole I ate so much. Now, I have read a lot of literature and a lot of stories and a lot of testimonies and all this other stuff about people who had eating or disorders, and once they started to eat normally, they gained a bit of weight, and then they lost the weight while still continuing to eat normally. And I was like, there's no way, that's not true. And I would eat a little bit and put some weight on, and then I'd feel like I had to starve it off of myself or whatever. And and then I'd be like, see, I gained weight and I'm not losing, which obviously means those people are lying. But I think that I was just being crazy, because now that I am eating and I am losing. I never in a million years expected a 2-pound loss today, because it's Shark Week. You know what I mean. So I was totally expecting to either maintain or have a very small loss, or maybe even a small gain, or something like with, bloating and everything. And I only worked out moderately. I didn't go like beast mode crazy or bananas or work myself out till I felt sick or anything like that. And I used all of my weekly allowance, which I don't plan on always doing, but it was really nice to have the extra 35 points, because it was the week leading up to Shark Week, because I started yesterday hardcore. And so the week leading up to it, it was like I was snackier than normal, and I was so out of my mind, hungry, and I was like, why do I not feel like I'm eating when I'm obviously eating? And that's what it was. So I used all my weekly bonus points. I moderately exercised, and then I ate so much, like, seriously. And when I look at it, and you've seen it, I mean, I food vlog practically every day. It's like, I really can't even express to you. It's like, it's not so much. I'm not overeating by any means. I'm not even eating an incredible amount by any means. But I think the fact that I was not eating before, it's like such a weird thing. Like, I feel like I ate so much. I had cookies. See. Oh, you don't see because the camera's not that great, but it says cookies because I had cookies. It's like, I mean, but they were in my points. Like, I counted the points for everything, and that's how it went. So it's been really amazing. This week, also, something that happened was that my wife went for a walk with me at the track. So we walked around one time, and then I ran, and then we met back up and we walked around again. So I think she ended up going around 3 times altogether, and I went around 3 with a little extra here and there. So that's so cool, and we have a plan. Like, we're gonna go again right after this. Um, and on our off days, we both use the Total Gym. I'm so stoked to be like partner working out. I've been putting like cheesy updates on like Facebook and stuff. Um, so I have as like my goals is more wife workouts for this week. So totally excited. I have no idea what kind of weight loss to expect. I told you guys I'm okay with it coming off slowly. I just want it to come off. I just want to build a better relationship with food. I'm very excited about eating. It's just so fun. I did start a feature. This week starts the first Weight Loss Wednesday on my blog, where today, like, I'm trying to make it go with this. Not only am I going to post my weight loss, but it's also like what I did this week. So like today, there's a tip about how to prep and keep celery, and then there's also like a micro recipe on my blog for like a seafood salad. I was trying to recreate like the Subway has seafood salad, and I was kind of trying to make a sandwich kind of like that, but healthy. So that's on the blog on Wednesday. So Wednesday will probably be a very food-oriented time on my blog. So if you want to check, that's a good time. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, you want me to tell you my little "this is so evil"? I don't know if she watches my videos, but there's a weird thing that happens. There's a weird thing that happens when, like, people. All right, I'm gonna go real life, and you guys know what I mean, like, because I totally feel like I have made friends on YouTube, and they have been amazing people, and I feel like I know them. So I don't consider you guys not real. But when people from your outdoor, non-virtual life start to like read your blog, there's this like weird moment where you're talking to somebody and you don't know if they already know or not. You don't want to assume they read your blog because it's like, oh yeah, of course you read my blog. No, but at the same time, I don't want to have to tell you something you already read. It's like I don't, not that I mind, I'll tell you, but I mean, like, I don't want you to have to sit there and listen to me. So it's kind of this strange place. I do work really hard to, like, no matter who, Paisley, stop it. No matter who I know is watching or reading my online life, I try to make sure that I don't change any of it. So it's like, this is what it is. I know that I am working out some mom things, issues, and when you start to realize that people are not who they were supposed to be or who you wanted them to be, and that their actions actually influence yours. And so, all that kind of stuff that happens when you grow up and when you have baggage, that you start to go, okay, instead of hauling around this baggage, I'm going to, like, open it up and actually deal with it, and we'll see what's going on, right? And then my mom, one of the last times we talked a couple of weeks ago, was like, yeah, there's this lady at school who, I'm really good friends with, and now she reads your blog. And I was like, oh my God, she reads your blog. Like, and she was basically trying to tell me to watch what I said because one of her church friends, not my mom doesn't go to church, but like one of her friends who goes to church, is reading my blog. And I said to her, I was like, well, if she reads it now, there are no bad words, because I stopped doing that on my own over a year ago, probably a year and 6 months ago. And she was like, oh, well, that's good. And then in the back of my mind, I was like, now I can't work through my stuff, my mom's stuff. But then the other day I was blogging, and I was like, you know what? I am not going to change because this is such a tool for me. I'm not going to change it just because somebody else sees it or reads it. All of that to tell you this story. Ready? Don't ever, ever think a fat girl forgets, okay? Because I'm going to tell y'all a story, and if she's watching, she's going to know it's about her, and I apologize ahead of time. No, I don't know if I do apologize. Hold on. Let me tell the story, and then I'll decide. Okay. So, there's this girl. I think she's fun. She's funny. I enjoy talking to her at dancing. She's like another mom at dancing. And, like, we've gone to lunch before, and it's really fun. Like, she's really cool to hang out with. No big deal. It's like, but sometimes people say things. And she definitely is somebody who just speaks her mind and doesn't think about it, which I can totally relate to. But the other day, she was saying something, and we were talking about Goodwill, and I mentioned that I, had found a jumpsuit, and she was like, oh, that sounds so great, because she's a fellow thrifter. And then she was like, does it fit? And I was like, oh yeah, it fit. And she was like, oh, I was hoping it would be too small for you, so I could get it. Okay. Let me just tell you something. It wasn't meant to be ugly. I really don't think it was. And I don't care on, like, let's say there's 10 levels of Sonya. The first 9 don't care. But the fat girl in me that goes, oh, really? Wants to be like, ho, we are the same size. But I checked it. I said, well, no, it fits. And then another mom was like, y'all are practically the same size. So, and the girl who said it was like, oh, yeah, ha, 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 I guess we kind of are. And you could tell she was a little bit upset by it because she's one of those girls who grew up like this big. So it's like, don't mess with me. Well, today she posted on Facebook that she was really craving fried mozzarella sticks. And instead of being supportive and being like, girl, you don't need those, I was like, do it. Because there's 9 levels of Sonya that didn't care about that and wants her to be successful in her journey to health. And then there's that 10th level that was like, hold on a second, hooker. You just said something about how you're smaller than me. Go eat some cheese sticks while I'm making healthy choices. And we'll revisit that jumpsuit in a couple of months. That's bad. I don't know if I am. I'm not sorry. Am I sorry?
Not honestly.
No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, and part of that is also because I know that she would probably, if she did find out, she wouldn't get mad at me. And if she heard me tell the story about somebody else, she would think it was hilarious. So, on some level, she appreciates this. It's one of those, sorry, not sorry. Okay. So, anyway, it was just, you know, I was telling my kids today, you need to watch what you say. You never know who you're going to offend or whose feelings you're going to hurt, and how today's a day where you can say the word fat, and you could make fat jokes, and I would laugh and think it was fine, but I've had other days where it's like, it would really get to me. So, I guess that's just one of those, you better be careful, or you need to watch who you talk about, or how you talk about, because some people might get upset. And if it only affected one level of me, probably there's other people who would be straight up offended. So, because I don't think I offend very easily. I don't think so. I don't know. Okay. So, there you go. There was my weigh-in. There was my story. Did I go through everything else? You will see a food vlog later on today. So sorry about those problems that happened before. This weekend I had like a charging issue where I took out the card instead of the battery. So my battery stayed low and my card wasn't in my camera when I was trying to record foods. And then when I got all that sorted out on Sunday, I misplaced my camera, and I took pictures, but I can't get pictures off my phone to you guys, so it didn't really matter. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. It's Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's the 12th, and what's that? Dang, she's pretty. You're distracting, you're so hot. Okay, it's Wednesday, and I should have my Ipsy in Birchbox soon, and it better be better than last month, because last month sucked so bad. I accidentally recorded over my video. And then I was like, those boxes suck so bad, I'm not even re-recording that video. So, there you go. Alright, bye guys.